All things black with Garland and Calvin. I'm Calvin. He is Garland. Champion, championship belt. But anyway, we're not here for the championship belt. It's just sitting up there because it's a fixture in my house. It's like a piece of
Right.
artwork. It's like a gallery in here. So we'll just keep it up there. But anyway, we are here to do our pre-recorded recap of Queen Sugar, and because we skipped last week because I was a little busy, we're going to recap episodes 4 and 5.
Yeah.
So before we do that, what's going on, Garland? How you doing?
I'm feeling great, bro. Two great episodes of Queen Sugar. Um, Watched a little bit of BMF. I'm not feeling it as much as I felt um Power Book. The
Okay.
acting is not at the level that it was in Power Book. I didn't realize Big Meech's son is actually playing him in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
series. So maybe it'll pick up some steam. But it's an interesting story. So, but to my Detroit people, what up though? So.
Hey man, I watch. I actually just finally got to watch it. It's been on my list. I finally got to watch the first episode. I actually thought the first episode was really, really good, man. I
Mhm.
agree. The acting isn't quite on par with Power, but I thought the writing is good. Of course, the nostalgia, the period pieces, the
Oh yeah, most
clothes and
definitely.
all that's good. The music is good. But there's a lot of comedy in it that is actually pretty funny. There's some levity to these lines, and I like it. I'm looking forward to two,
Right.
and I know they're going to show three this weekend. So, but it looks like it's only 7 episodes, but it
Yeah.
seems to be pretty
This
good.
this character that's kind of like the Detroit Omar. Although he's not gay, but he's kind of like a Detroit Omar. This is real weird. I'm trying to figure out who this dude. He's like a bipolar Omar. I want to see where this goes. But anyway,
Yeah, he kind of crazy, kind of real
yeah,
crazy. But
real
you're
crazy.
right. Anyway, let's jump into Queen Sugar real quick. And because this is episodes 4 and 5 that we're going to recap, we're just going to do like we did with episodes 1 and 2. Just going to go through the characters to lead into the next character. And of course, if there's anything that we need to fill in, we'll definitely do that. And Garland will fill in where he needs to fill in. But let's start. So we know going into ending 4 and going into 5, the police came to the farm and they were looking for these dead bodies, bones of the dead bodies that they said their father, the borderline father, had in there. And we a little bit of a cliffhanger. Then we get to go into episode 5 to kind of see what's going on. They gave us a little cliffhanger at the beginning. They said it may take a while, but then we find out that there are no dead bodies that the father put in there because the bones were 150 years old. So, but what we want to know is how did they get there? What made them? What prompted them to go to that? And that's because of Nova's goddamn book. Nova is always messing something up. Nova got this book out, and well, she telling Ralph Angel, well, no, Prosper said he ain't kill nobody, so well, I'll fix this. I'll fix this. And Ralph Angel sitting there, just looking all crazy in his chair and stuff,
Cause this book. They said the book.
it's the book. It's all about the book, man. Nova is always messing something up. What's going on with Nova right now, man? Tell me what's going on.
Nova is the Canaan of of Queen Sugar. Yeah, if y'all watch our recaps of Power Book 3, you know how I felt about Canaan. Canaan was always effing up. Canaan just F up anything. And Nova is just in the same way. To me, she's just she puts out too much stuff, and then she has to try to go and bring healing to it or fix it or whatever. It's like, Nola, you should have been denounced this book. And you always putting your family in peril through your actions. Just the stuff that you be doing, you don't be thinking, and it sets people up. Now, first of all, we didn't already talk about this. I don't even know why they let Ralph Angel run because Ralph Angel's been horrible at this ever since the beginning. Ralph Angel has been horrible at this. And guess what? We're here at this season, and guess what? Ralph Angel is continually messing up. He's in more debt. But hey, let's let Ralph Angel keep on working it out, right? And Nova and her crazy self, you know, Nova is like the activist that's a phony activist is just like on social media getting likes and stuff. What's Nova doing to change the town? What every time I see Nova, she ain't doing nothing but walking around making mess for people, being judgmental on people. So no Nova, go somewhere and get many seats. Nova. That's all I have to say about Nova because Nova messing up, and then this guy he trying to holler at her on the low low, and yeah Nova she causes too many problems.
She causes too many problems. But speaking of the guy, Dominic, Dominic is something about Dominic doesn't sit right with me. He
Right.
real quickly he's gotten really close to Nova. She's earned his trust, and
Yeah, when we
just
already see what's gonna happen, she gonna find out something about him, and then she gonna get upset. And, yeah, no, Nova, I want you to be by yourself. I want you to be a unit. I just want you to be no with nobody. Don't write no more books. Put your laptop away. Don't be out here freedom fighting nobody. Don't set up no vaccine clinic. That's the reason why Prosper got all pushed down because you set up this crazy vaccine clinic and you ain't had no rules.
hey, listen, let me tell you something about Nova also. Nova's kind of selfish because we saw her get an apology from Billy. They talked in episode 4,
Mhm,
found out some things,
mhm.
and then in episode 5, Billy literally apologized. I'm sorry what I said to your father. And all Nova said was, I've been waiting a long time to hear that. Nova, don't you need to apologize
No,
too?
Nova,
Like what?
Nova, you judge your girl, you judge your home girl, you thought it was true. Yeah, Nova, where your apology? See that's just with this character. This character ain't never got no apology. She ain't never wrong.
Nothing.
And then
Nothing.
once the shit hit the fan, then she want to run out and try. Oh, let me try to. You ain't. First of all, you ain't even got no money. You used to sell weed. Is she still selling weed?
I don't know. She went from a drug dealer to a cop lover to a cop hater to activist.
Activist,
Wasn't she like doing witchcraft or something at one point too? I
right?
can't.
She a
I
hotep.
just
She the worst type of hotep. She a hotep. They
you know
get you
what?
in trouble.
She is clearly a hotep. She is clearly a hotep.
She's
But
a
let me
hotep.
move on to let me move on and defend. I did say last week that all you keep hearing every week is I'm just waiting for the crop, waiting for the crop to come in. Charlie, the crop will be in soon. But let me defend Ralph Angel really quickly. Ralph Angel found out that his soil had been poisoned. It's too much
Right. Right.
pesticide in the soil. So he is waiting for the crop because the crop ain't never coming in because he believes the Landrys did it. I think Nova might have did it because Nova always doing
Right.
something. But the Landrys put too much pesticide in the soil so the crops will never grow. So what does Ralph Angel do? Ralph Angel, being in debt, already being an ex-con, he goes to his homeboy. First of all, his homeboy laced him with a wad of money. I mean, just
Right.
a
Give him
lot
a
of
little
money.
not like
Yeah,
bang.
you can't. And
Right.
see,
Right.
I don't know. Maybe Ralph Angel don't have any street sense, but you can't take that kind of money from no dude being
Right.
a man and thinking that you ain't got to do nothing for it. Like Ralph Angel really thought he was just going to get away with it. So then when he comes back to help him rob the Landrys, which now we know Ralph Angel is back in the life of crime, Ralph Angel got some doubts. I don't know if we should do this because, first of all, it wasn't no crew, Ralph Angel. It was just him and you. He gonna tell you it's a crew to get you in there. Now Ralph Angel like, I don't know about this. He's like, well, cool. Give me my money and we cool.
Right.
Now you on the hook. Now you on the hook. So Ralph Angel goes and robs the Landrys and driving real nervous. Hearing police driving nervous. The life of crime. It's the life of crime for Ralph Angel right now. What would Blue think, Garland? What would Blue think?
See, Blue will be very disappointed in that. And see, that's why we need Blue back. I'm really mad that Blue is not in this season because Blue was really the glue for Ralph Angel. Blue was able to help Ralph Angel stop being so dumb and stop making so many dumb decisions because Blue was always the voice of conscience. Blue would have seen that his daddy was considering going out here and committing a felony, and Blue would have been like, Dad, Pop, I could just sense you get ready to do something, Pop. And one, you won't get my haircut, but I can tell something's happening with you, Pop. And he would have been able to reason with Pop and tell Pop, don't do it. Don't get out here, Ralph Angel be praying about, Lord, I know you know what I'm about to do is wrong, but can you still no, God ain't hear that. God looking down like, don't you pray that prayer. You God, like, I can't even hear you right now. Turn up this music in heaven, because I cannot hear this prayer. How you go? How Calvin? How you know you get ready to do mess? That's like, Lord, forgive me. I'm getting ready to hit. I'm getting ready to commit adultery. But if you could please just protect me from any diseases while I'm about to do this, I would appreciate it. So,
Lord, he literally like, Lord, I know you about to watch me rob this place,
right,
but if you just let this one slide,
right.
I ain't gonna do it no more. I promise you.
I promise
Just
you. Just get me out. Let me get through this, and then I can pay for this doula, and then I can pay for this other stuff, and I'll be all right.
like
But
I
yeah,
said last time, duelist cost moolah. He need that
right.
money.
Ralph Angel need to go back to the nursing home. Go ahead, just be the full-time janitor,
Yeah.
Ralph Angel. This Ralph, I want to tell you, after 5 seasons, you're not a good farmer. I'm
What?
sorry, your
But what?
sisters won't tell you, but you're terrible at this.
Did he get laid off from the janitorial
I
job
think
at the
he was
nursing
only doing
home?
it because of COVID, and he was waiting. He was waiting for the crop to come in. So he only did it because he was waiting for the crop to come in.
You know, Ralph Angel is starting to make so many bad decisions. He don't want to accept the money from Darla. Darla has the money to catch up on the bills. I don't know why he doesn't want that money, but you literally are sister or brother to Charlie Bordelon. Charlie has money. She
Right,
will give you the money. I don't know. You down, you out. Ask her for the money, bruh. Shit, ask her for a job. See
right.
if she can hire you because the farm ain't working out, man. The farm ain't working out. But you know
Yeah.
what? Let me move on. Speaking of
Okay.
Charlie Bordelon. Speaking of Charlie,
Oh,
first of all, bruh, it's funny you said that. I was watching Charlie and I was like, damn, Charlie got some big ass teeth up in her mouth. Like, God
yeah. You might
damn,
not want
like
Charlie to do the Gawk Gawk
I,
2000 on you, King. She might rip you up.
yo, I might have to start calling her Chopper Bordelon because she got some choppers on her.
Chopper style.
But
Chopper style.
Chopper got on the phone and did her whole soliloquy to Davis. I never knew we would be here again. And I'm so glad that we're here. And I'm here with you. Taught how to love again. Charlie, just tell the man, hey, thanks for the balloons and stuff. I'll be there soon. But Charlie, she made a declaration. Charlie is all in. She is all in. She's so much in that when she went on the show with 50X old cougar, Gail King, Gail brought it up. Gail was like, hey, this you? Charlie, this you?
Right. This your king, this you?
This,
You
this
back on this? This what you doing?
he ain't cheat on you before. That you good? You good, Charlie? You good?
Girl, we all saw it. What you doing?
now
Again?
you all up on Instagram, posing and stuff. You know, yeah. Gail was like, I mean, when I broke up with Fitty, it was over. But
Right.
I mean, hey, second time around, not like the first time, but hey,
Definitely
second
doing
time
it
around.
Panama right now, for real. She's Jody Watley, and that's Jeff Daniels.
We have been speculating on Charlie and Davis. Davis hasn't been in the episodes, but we've been speculating on him. But you think they're going to make it?
you know, she's got to make it because she didn't put this thing front and center. And so, it was interesting, how she responded to Gail's questions and just like, hey, look, he's not perfect. He's had to work through his things. I really like this depiction because I think that's what the heart of forgiveness is, and moving on and forgiving someone and accepting them. And a lot of times, sometimes we see people when they're going through relationships, and we know that they've had a rough patch, and sometimes we're still holding the resentment, but people have decided to accept and move on and stuff like that. And we have to allow people to do the work. And so, as long as this character Davis is committed to doing the work, then yeah, I hope she gets a win. She needs a win. And so,
She does.
yeah, I would like to see her character get a win on this
Yeah, the one thing about Charlie, Charlie can deliver a line, and when she's her back is against the wall, she says the right things, she does
one.
the right
Mm-hmm.
things, and you're right, she definitely does deserve a win. She even went and got advice from Vi, who I want to get into next, Hollywood and Vi, which sounds like a street in Los Angeles, a street corner in Los Angeles,
Right,
Hollywood
right.
and Vi. But I want to get into them because Vi finally gave some good advice without really getting into the business. And the advice was
Mm-hmm.
basically to Charlie, like, when did I ask your permission to marry Hollywood? Like, no, because I'm the one that loves Hollywood.
Right.
And as we know, when people come into your lives and your relationships, they do come into the family, but it's not up to the family to judge them. It's up to the person that loves them to accept them for all their faults and all. But getting into Vi and Hollywood, it you start to feel that Vi is looking at Hollywood like Hollywood is really into Gabriel, the young man. He's
Right.
really he's spending a lot of time with him, and we know that Vi is older, and clearly Vi is not going to
That's
have any
right
more
there.
kids. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you start to feel that Vi is feeling like maybe she's holding Hollywood out of something,
Mm-hmm.
holding him back from being a dad, and we don't know, of course. The speculation has been that she's going to give Celine advice to go divorce this man, going to come kill
Right.
Celine, and then they're going to adopt Gabriel. But I don't know if it's going to get that extreme. Queen Sugar does some things, but I don't know if it
Right.
gets that
Right.
extreme. But we also saw previews for next week that Celine is making a move on Hollywood. Is this something that we've seen in episode 4 or 5? Because I kind of saw it in 5 when she turned around and looked at Hollywood and said to Vi, yeah, what y'all got is special. If you can bottle it up and give me some. I was like, oh, did you hear that? Did you feel that, Garland?
Mm-hmm. She felt that in her spirit. It reminded me of what Chris Rock said in one of his stand-ups. How your wife won't trust her girl around her man. How men, when they see a woman, when if their boy introduced them to their girl, they'd be like, "Oh wow, that's a good woman. I'm gonna go meet me a woman like that." But when a woman sees it, they say, "That's a good man. I want him." And so that's basically
I cannot believe you said that. I literally said that to my wife last night. I said, that's just like that Chris Rock joke. I
yeah,
literally said that last
yeah,
night
man. She's
while
like,
we were watching the show.
I want
I
him.
gotta get that man.
That. And so, yeah, Hollywood better watch out, because he might get that little temptation when he go over there to take old boy to go fishing or something, or to shoot some basketball. She might be in a lingerie, in a little lingerie and stuff, waiting for old boy in the Motel 6, because she got sights on Hollywood. Vi, and Vi's the type to snatch out the earrings, be like Jill Scott, like, let me approach you woman to woman, but she'll be swinging while she's saying it. So,
Yeah, I don't know if Vi want to mess with her though. This chick been beat up by her husband. It ain't nothing Vi can do to mess with this woman.
she might be like, "What? I
This
did took
this
worse."
exactly. She done had her ass beat for the last few years. Vi ain't got nothing. Ain't nothing Vi can do to
Right.
this. And I apologize for laughing at spousal abuse because
Yeah,
it's
we're
not
not laughing at.
funny.
Yeah, I
It's
just thought about
definitely
that.
not
We're
funny.
not laughing at spouse abuse, and this is all fictional, y'all. So we don't know if that character's been beat up for years. All right, we're just
But yeah,
speculating about a fictional show.
we just speculating about a fictional situation. But yeah, man, she's gonna make the move on Hollywood. So, and just like most of us men, sometimes we can't really see it. There have been plenty of times where I've had to have people say to me, bruh, do she literally got to come down and put it in your hand for you to realize that she like, we sometimes we just can't see it. So I don't know. Hopefully they'll get past it and all. But speaking of getting hit on, you
Mm.
called it. I saw it too. I think everyone saw it, but you called it.
Told you,
And
boy. I told you. I could just tell.
Micah's meditating homeboy Isaiah. Now let's back up. It hasn't been confirmed, but when they gave a little hug, a little bro hug, the two dark skinned homeboys in the back looked and was like, "Ain't that gay? Ain't that gay?" You could tell with that, and I'm gonna tell you from a dark skinned dude. Dark skinned dudes know. We just know, and he was listen. First of all, I don't know what kid did with his son, but
That's him.
kid's son is definitely hitting on. If he not hitting on him, he about to hit on him. All Micah had to say was, "Yeah, man, if you ever need to talk, come talk to me." And Micah just like, "Yo, you was there for me. I'm gonna be there for you." But I think what Isaiah heard is, I like you, right? Hey man, but you called it. What do you think about how you think Mike is going to
Bro,
handle this?
bro, Micah better watch out. Micah better watch out. And it's funny, Calvin, that we're seeing it in this situation because normally we see the flip. It's the women, like, hey, she got the
Mm-hmm.
lesbian friend, going all the way back to she gotta have it. When she had
Mm-hmm.
a friend and she was like, yeah, if you want to know, you ask somebody that's doing it. And she talked about, I'm trying to nurse her through the cold while Tommy was over there trying to like, yo, you need to get out of here. And so yeah, he better watch out. They meditate, and he talking about, yeah, sit down. Let's open our minds together, cross these legs and whatnot. Yo, I saw it just like you talk about sometimes men don't see when somebody's I saw that yeah, because he's being a little bit too insightful. He's being a little bit. Usually, you be like, "Yo, let's go get some honeys. Let's go smash some honeys or whatever. Let's just get over this. Let's do some dudeish things." Nah, yo, he doing that one on one, and well, Micah gonna look up because Micah already he got dropped by his teacher and all. She said, "Hey, I'm just interested in the D. I'm not. You getting emotional. You getting a little bit too close now. You getting a little bit too familiar. I'm just. This is just about the D. I'm just trying to get the D, and you bringing me flowers. You trying to get all emotionally attached." She hit him like that, like sat him down. She kept on hitting him with the like, look, it was sweet, but I'm just in this for the D. I mean,
She
and
sang.
you
She sang Usher "Let It Burn" to him. Like, you gotta let that burn. You gotta let it burn, son. It's so funny because like Micah came in on the job. You know how you all pump. You think the reaction's gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's so sweet." She basically was like, "Fuck you doing here?
right, like yo, what you
Come, come back here with me and look around."
right? Like yo, that's my job. What you do?
Yeah, this is my job, Michael. Michael was like, yeah, I know, but it's your birthday, and she was like, see, it's that shit right there. You
Right,
trying to get emotional? All I want is physical. But
right,
no, I understand. I just thought it would be nice. Nah, see, nah, we gonna have to. I'm sorry that I ain't give you what you want, but we gonna have to let that
right.
thing burn, son.
You need a
Hey,
girlfriend. You need
have,
you need a girlfriend. I'm just trying to be butt buddies.
exactly. I mean, have you ever been broken up with before you even got with the girl? Because he literally got broken up before the first
Bro,
step. You gotta be with him before they break up with you. He missed the whole first step.
bro, that happened to me one time. I like, I got ecstatic, and I was in college too. One a college professor though, but it was one of my fellow students, and I was like, oh wow, I figured, I'm in like Flynn Flynn, and it was summer vacation. We were home for the summer, and so she stayed down at school, and I went down to school to see her. And I was kind of like, she's like, yeah, why you? I didn't know you was. I thought we was just. And so I'm looking real crazy, like, what? I thought we had before I went home for the semester. Uh, and yo, she played me hard, but it was so funny. Where she was living, I had a homeboy that was staying there too, and so I just wound up rocking with him for the whole weekend. And then one night we drinking, he hit me, he was like, "Yo, you tagged that too?" Yeah. He's like,
Two,
man, yeah, he hit me with the two. You tagged
two.
that too. I was like, dog. That's why I thought he's like, yeah, man, don't worry, we're gonna rock the whole week of this stuff. But yeah, I got the rude awakening. I was deep in my feelings. Like, yeah, I ain't come with no flowers, but I definitely came with like, oh yeah, we gonna spend the weekend together. Go to Virginia Beach, and she like,
Hey, man, I've been there a couple times where I thought it was one thing, but it was another thing.
right.
I I was seeing this was in high school, and I got plenty of stories, but I'm gonna just tell this one. I was in
Mhm.
high school. I was ninth grade. She was 11th grade. So you already know right then and there.
Right.
That sounds like 2 years. When you 34 and 36, that's nothing. But when you 15 and 17, it's a
Yeah.
whole world of difference.
That's like 50
Man,
years.
exactly. I'm seeing this girl, which, back then I broke up with my little girlfriend to see this girl. And when I went back and thought about it, we was literally seeing each other for like a month. But in my mind, in my high school mind, it was like 7 years.
Right.
So what I'm like telling my homeboy. My homeboy was like, "Yo, I seen you with Shorty." I was like, "Yeah, man. Matter of fact, let me go. I'm gonna go up here and check out in class." We was at lunch. I was like, "You want to roll with me?" I'm trying to show off. He was like, "Ah, yeah, I come." So we go up to the class. I don't see her in the class. I'm like, dang, she must be absent today because I ain't talked to her today. I ain't see it. Man, as soon as I went down the hall, why was she coming around the corner with some senior? He had his arm around her, and she was just like, "Oh, hey, Calvin." I was like, "Hi." So it was good, right? I knew I was hurt, but I thought I was hiding it until a week later. We was in the lunchroom, and my homeboys was like, "Yo, you gonna go upstairs and see that girl again?" And they started laughing. I was like, "What? What's so funny?" And they was like, "Yeah, he told us how when you went up there, you broke down like a transformer." But he said she was like, "Hi, Calvin," and Calvin was like, "Hi." Hey man, I was hurt. I was hurt. I mean, hurt. But I eventually got over it and became the man. Yeah, I'm married. I'm married now, so to hell with her. To hell with her.
Right.
But yeah,
So
man.
have you ever
Like,
bumped into her since? It's
yeah,
Baltimore.
yeah,
It's not
yeah,
as
yeah. I mean, it's cool now.
okay.
It's cool now. It's cool now. I haven't. It's been years since I bumped into it, but yeah, I've seen it.
Oh,
I
okay.
was
Yeah, 'cause I know,
15
I'm sure
then.
you probably seen the Poly City game. I'm sure you
Yeah,
probably
yeah, it was 15. That was in ninth grade. So, by the way, it's City Poly. But anyway, that's just
all
semantics
right.
right there. That's just semantics right there.
Zone
Hey
City grad.
man,
I'm a zone school graduate, so I don't know the lingo.
hey man. Our last characters in this joint are Prosper and Billy. And I really wanted to hit
Oh,
on them because, it was beautiful that Prosper got to express himself and Billy got to express herself because they was like two ships passing in the night in the
right.
same household. It was like they like the Tamir song. They were strangers in their own house. You know what I mean? And it just felt awkward. And I'm glad they got to that. But that's not what I want to talk about. How about Prosper and this dang old nurse Prosper nose got wide. I ain't never seen an old dude nose get wide open like that. She got this singing too. Prosper ain't want no nurse at first.
Calvin, she was like this, Calvin. Then she was like, "Oh, hold on." Prosper was like, "Oh, hey, hold up, hold up. I'm feeling
Exactly.
something, and I ain't take no pill. Hey, what you know
Listen,
about Motown, girl?
exactly. Did she hit the damn, I don't even remember how this all started off.
Ain't no
She sang Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Yeah, man.
She said, listen, baby. He was like,
Prosper like, hold up. I need a bath. I need to be bathed. That's what Prosper was like. Thinking like, you my day nurse. I'm ready to go take a bath. Are you gonna sponge bath me, day nurse?
I I hope they show more of her. They didn't show her in episode
Prosper
5. It
needs
was
some love.
episode 4. Yeah. So Prosper needs some joy, some happiness. This seemed to have awakened him. He
Yeah.
definitely went to the real
Awaken.
spot. But this seemed to be right up his alley. You know what I mean? Now, of course, we don't know if she was just doing her job or whatever, but it was just I'm looking forward to
And
Prosper.
she
And
tried to
again,
warn Prosper too. She like, look, I ain't know, I'm not young. Don't be, I might put this on you, Mr. Prosper. Calm down, because Mr. Prosper was really talking about let's play some spades. Now you probably a bit with spades and what Prosper was throwing out all the 1940s, 1950 lines like, yeah, you probably, you like Happy Days, don't you? You like the platters or something.
she was definitely looking at Prosper like, you think that cop pushed you down and you hit your head. Wait till this coochie get on you.
Right. Mr. Prosper,
You're gonna be really delirious.
right. She kept on hitting. He like, no, just call me Prosper. Like, look, I'm trying to, because if I put the high karate on you, you might not, you might be in the hospital after this one.
She should have said, yeah, I'm gonna call you Mister. You keep playing, I'm gonna be calling you Daddy soon.
Right.
You Daddy. You like that, Daddy? What's up, Daddy?
Zaddy. Don't call me Prosper no more. Call me Zaddy.
Hey man, that was Queen Sugar recap episodes 4 and 5. As you all know, the Raising Canaan is off, so we're not doing Mondays anymore. So we'll be back next Wednesday with a pre-recorded for episode 6 as we wait for Insecure to come on, and we never know, we might find something else to do. I'm also interested in seeing if he wants to do P Valley. I don't know if you want to do P Valley or not.
I'm open. Let's see. I didn't see the first season. Now I got the stick up and running.
Gotta
I might
watch
have
it.
to go back and watch it.
You gotta watch it, man. But in the meantime, as I said, we will see you all next Wednesday when we do the pre-recorded episode 6 recap of Queen Sugar. And as always, this is All Things Black with Garland and Calvin. I'm Calvin. He's Garland. Championship belt, because it's just here. It's in the archives here because this is a museum of champions. This is the Hall of Trophies. Hey man, Garland, I will talk to you later.
All right, bro.
Everybody stay safe.
Ain't no mountain high enough.